Hi, friends. Good morning, good afternoon. It's actually afternoon where I am at, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you are tuning in from. I just wanted to pop on live for a quick savvy check in. And it's basically to invite you to my podcast, Savvy Wife, Savvy Life. It was important to me to, let you know what Savvy Wife, Savvy Life stands for, and how, as a wife, a mom boss, maybe your kids are grown, how you don't ever want to look like what you've gone through or what you're going through. And that's part of navigating life with grace, wisdom, wit, and style, basically not looking like what you're going through. So, my Savvy Wife, Savvy Life podcast is the ultimate podcast empowering women to navigate life's journey with grace, wisdom, and style. Each and every week, I have a podcast that drops every Wednesday, and we unravel the secrets to balancing relationships, career, and self care. We offer insights that inspire you and that will transform you. We even have, last week we had a podcast drop. It was called Network and Nectar, sipping on the savvy elixir of connections from classroom to boardroom. Networking, often dubbed as the lifeblood of success, is a skill that transcends industries, professions, and walks of life. Whether you're a corporate executive in a Fortune 500 company, a skilled artisan behind the barber chair, a teacher molding minds, a real estate investor, or just a real estate person, or a fashion forward entrepreneur. Having savvy networking is a thread that weaves success stories. So I invite you to tune in to that last week's drop, Network and Nectar. We also have one dropping tomorrow. As I said, we drop one every Wednesday. It's called Savvy Soiree, elevating life with tips, tricks, and a dash of class for the extraordinary wife. So, as I welcome you to Savvy Wife, Savvy Life, that is a time where we embark on a journey of empowerment, embracing the beauty of life as a wife, mom, and a boss. And we're just here to share our stories, urging you to reject settling, defy the grip of fear, and shrug off the weight of others' judgments. In this space, we celebrate overcoming trials with grace, wisdom, and style. So we want to navigate life together, inspiring each other to live boldly and unapologetically. Here's just a few tips. Embrace authenticity. Live life unapologetically by staying true to yourself. Embrace your quirks, passions, and unique qualities. Authenticity breeds a fulfilling and genuine existence. 2, set bold boundaries. Establish boundaries that prioritize your well-being and aspirations. Living unapologetically involves confidently asserting your needs and your goals, even if it means saying no to things that don't align with your journey. Here's a third one. Courageously pursue dreams. Don't let fear hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Living unapologetically means chasing your goals with determination, regardless of external opinions, having the courage to shape the life that you desire. Purpose-driven mindset. Approach trials with a purpose-driven mindset. Define your goals and your values and let them guide you through adversity. When your actions align with your purpose, external opinions become less influential in your journey. So, I have a couple other that I wrote down. Resilience through perspective. Overcome adversity by cultivating resilience through a positive perspective. Focus on your personal growth and the lessons learned from challenges rather than dwelling on other people's opinions. Inner strength and self-validation. Build your inner strength and seek validation from within. Like my pastor says, validation is for parking tickets. You know, I always hear this live and they're like, we're here, we validate you. We don't need you to validate us. You get what I'm saying? We don't even need you to praise us, because guess what? We can find validation within ourselves. We don't need anybody to recognize us, because guess what? As long as you're growing every single day and you see that growth, like my pastor says, and it's so right. Validation is for parking tickets, not people. So we did the inner strength and validation. The last one, a purpose-driven mindset. Approach trials with a purpose-driven mindset. Define your goals and your values and let them guide you through adversity. When your actions align with your purpose, external opinions become less influential in your journey. In the face of adversity, particularly things as challenging as a loss of a job. Let's just say you're a major, it's going to be an upcoming, if it hasn't yet, it probably will be Friday. I talked about this woman that, you know, our boys play football with, one of the moms, how Erica totally basically just, excuse my language, just like shitted on the fact that this man, the GM of the LA Chargers, lost his job, got fired. And, you know, like, that's challenging. At the end of the day, guess what? When you judge, you will be judged with the same. So while you're out here looking at others and turning your nose up and judging and having opinions, guess what? You're going to go through probably something worse. So let you not judge, else you're going to be judged with the same. So with that being said, I couldn't believe that. So when you're faced with things particularly challenging as a major job loss, especially if that's the breadwinner, if it's a major job, it doesn't even matter if it's a major job. It could be a McDonald's job. It's a job. And if you freaking lose it, that's a loss of income. Some things as challenging as homelessness, job loss, any type of adversity that is challenging. It's crucial to persistently pursue your goals. Regardless of the hardships, continue to showcase your business through consistent posts and daily efforts. By maintaining this resilience, you send a powerful reminder that your circumstances do not define you. Emphasizing that one doesn't need to visually reflect the challenges they're facing, you inspire others to see beyond appearances and recognize the strength and determination within. So keep pushing forward. I hope the sun's not in my face. Keep pushing forward, because your journey is a testament to the unwavering spirit that prevails against life's toughest trials. You know, I particularly wanted to jump on today to say that it does not matter what you're going. Don't let anybody put a label like, oh my God, we're not going to help you. We're not going to do this. We're not going to. Okay, girl, so what? Fall back. Get out of here. You know, it does help. Why do people think help is financial? If this person that over there that lost their job because they had some major job, they might not need help financially. They might be good. You know what I'm saying? They might, need help in terms of, hey, an outlet just to talk to a friend, an outlet as a resource as, oh, here's this next major whatever, this corporation, or oh, here's your opportunity. Instead of being the GM of this football team, you have the opportunity to own it. Here I am, a blessing. Because guess what? The best you ever had is not going to be anything that you have lost. If it's the best you ever had, God is not going to let you lose it. So if there's, no one has walked in your shoes. And I will tell you something right now, specifically pertaining to me. I have been figuring something out since November 30th. And even going into around the month of January or so, I don't look like what I went through, and I ain't going to talk about it. Like, I mean, I could, little bits and pieces, will talk about it, but I don't look like what I ever been through, and I'm not going to look like what I'm going through right now, and I'm not going to look like what I will be in the future going through. That's because I walk life with Jesus, and I walk life with grace, style, and purpose. And that's how I'm going to continue to walk. Not a woe is me. And don't ever let anybody put those little connotations on you. You want to go and, whatever it is, if you are pursuing a relationship that people don't agree with, screw them. Who are they? Your marriage. Oh, I want to. But I know for sure in my situation, I've met a lot of people, especially in California, and I actually now see why they have the Real Housewives, the real murders, not the housewives, the real murders of Orange County. The housewives is getting murdered. No, seriously, the real murders of Orange County. Listen, that show existed even before Atlanta had a show, the Real Murders of Atlanta, and then LA recently just came out with one. So that should tell you something. Orange County, those people, they don't know how to just take a loss and just say, you know what, F it. I lost everything. No, you want to just not pay your taxes, kill your wife, kill your husband, whatever, commit all these financial crimes, white collar crimes, and pretend like you don't know what's going on, lie about how you're going to get your kid in college, just committing all types of crimes. And they be the ones doing it and not even lying. So with that being said, it's a lot of people that wouldn't have been able to go through things I've gone through. How many people? Most people are fake and phony in their marriages. You know that man don't even like you, or you cheating. You know he out here doing whatever because you a housewife. And I've sat in the Vea Hotel in Newport Beach, and I've met some men, and they've actually said, they're like, man, long gone are the days where we're just taking care of these women that all of a sudden just want whatever. I'm starting to meet women out here that are young single moms running their businesses, don't want nothing from a man other than just to, build and have and create and not take from them. They're tired of that. It doesn't matter whether you live in Newport Beach, California, another part of California, Georgia, Kalamazoo, Alaska, or wherever you decide, whatever name you decide to come up with. Guess what? Everything in life is becoming more and more expensive. As a woman, get your ass a job. As a man, as a man, he don't have to, as a man, I just feel like things cost so much. Why aren't you working? The world has changed. The world has modernized. You can run businesses from home. Stay-at-home moms have businesses all the time. Why would you not want to get a job to help support your family or support whatever things that you want to do? Why are you just, oh my God, I'm going to take a call on the way to the gym. I just worked out 3 hours in the gym, but I'm going to sit in the parking lot. No. Could you survive off of that? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But I know that people stay in marriages for finances, children, or they'll say, oh, when my children go to college, or they'll deal with certain things. And why? Most people are not living. Most people are not living practically, and they're staying in marriage, faking and phoning this facade. And I know a lot of people would never have been able to move across the country just like I have, and been able to move right back or come visit right back. You wouldn't have been able to just leave and be okay. You find a reason to stay. You know what I mean? And people want to judge and this, that, and that. Well, they haven't judged me, but I'm just saying, your journey, your story. If you out there, if you need to pursue, guess what? Nothing can hold you back. No one, nothing can hold you back. At the end of the day, you make the decision. There's no place in the world that is off limits to you, whether it's considered this type of area. Guess what? Who said you couldn't go there? You said you couldn't go there. You're holding yourself back from that opportunity. So um, with that being said, um, don't let anybody tell you what it is. Talk to God about it, because guess what? God ain't going to talk to somebody else about you. He's not going to call a conference call to ask for approval from everybody else before he gives you your next blessing. Guess what? You're not going to, if you keep your ears to the streets, meaning to God, you keep pulling at the hem of his garment, you stay at the feet of Jesus, you keep your ear to him, have tunnel vision for him. Guess what? He ain't going to speak to nobody else before you about your next move. Don't let anybody convince you to stay in another state. Don't let anybody tell you, oh my God, you can't go here, you can't go to this school. Oh my God, we don't want to, I've been a person where, I'm a fixer. You know what I'm saying? So I've had to recognize that within myself. But sometimes don't let people put labels on you. Maybe you've gone and you've gotten, for every 12 months, and like I said, nobody's going to help anybody for a whole year and pay their stuff. Just don't know anybody, so no one can ever say to me, I ain't make it. I ain't making it, because I went by myself with 3 kids to Newport Beach, California for 2 years, and ain't nobody take care of me. It don't matter if somebody help. When people help, they help once or twice, if that. Ain't no state agency or anything paying nothing for you. So at the end of the day, don't let anybody put narratives on you. It doesn't matter if you went to your mother and your dad for help, and whether it's a talking help, just a sounding board, whether it's a financial help. Don't ever let anyone say to you that, oh, we don't want to continue to do this because we're enabling you. Shut the fuck up. You're not enabling nobody. Just stop using that excuse for you get punched in your mouth. You get what I'm saying? Stop putting those labels on people that never even displayed those. Maybe somebody's enabled you. Don't put on other people personality issues of yourself. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people internalize those things. They don't follow their dreams or their passions, because at the end of the day, you can have all the dreams and the passions in the world, but you have to put feet to those things. So and meaning action. You have to put action to those things. So put action to it. At the end of the day, when we leave this world, we have to answer for how we lived. Were we serving? Do we leave an impactful legacy behind? So continue to pursue what it is that you need and want to pursue. There's nothing out here that you can't do. Guess what? With 5 kids, I moved from the state of Pennsylvania to the state of Georgia. 5 kids. I was like 19. And I shipped all my stuff by UPS, and me and my 5 kids got on Greyhound bus. I think I was like 19 or 20. I don't know how old I was, but I'm sorry, it was only 2 kids. Why did I say 5? Oh my God. It was only two of my kids, because they were born in Pennsylvania. Came right to Georgia. My sister, she finds places. She lives how I live, and we like nice things. We grew up having nice stuff, so we don't have that story of living in the hood and in poverty and da 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 da. We have different stories, and however you grow up, you have a different story, and sometimes the story and what goes on and the secrets are different when you grow up in a household that doesn't have money and a household that does have money. Things are just different. And I will tell you, they are. Living in Newport Beach, the things that they go through there, they don't have a problem for lack of money, in general. I don't know anybody's business, but their issues are different, is what I'm saying. It's not like, oh my God, we live in a hood, we're trying to climb our way up out of the, no. They have different secrets, and they're more nasty. They're more ill. They're more nasty. They're more gross. They're more like, oh my God, you only see this on TV. And, so that's just is what it is. And it's okay. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it can be done. I left like when I was 20, moved, relocated to Georgia. My sister lived here at that time, went to Spelman. She found me a great place. I sent her whatever I had to send her. I think it was like only like a moving cost. I forgot what it was. It was something very small. I sent her whatever the money order was, and we moved there. And then even more recently, 2 years ago, got and moved three of my boys. We drove from Georgia to California, and I moved to Newport Beach. And so you can't tell me it cannot be done. You cannot tell me it cannot be done. You can do it. You can do it. And guess what? Nobody, I don't care if you're the founder of anything, nobody gets to where they are alone, because we are built. Our next level is built on relationships. It's built on community. We are built to have relationships, to serve, so at the end of the day, nobody got where they were alone, a helping hand. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, some people are in this country, ain't even really residents, and going around talking mess, doing mess. You better hope nobody don't call and report you and you back to Canada or wherever you from. You get what I'm saying? So, like, stop it, y'all. Stop it. It can be done. Stop putting labels on people that are doing it. Don't try to label people. We're doing it. You're the one sitting at home, a little Judge Judy, a little jugabug dummy. You know what I'm saying? So stop it. You people out there that are going after, you got a dream or a passion in your head, go ahead and pursue it. Pursue it. Put feet to that dream, which means put action to the dream. Period, point blank. And I go ahead. Today is Tuesday, so we actually have a Savvy Wednesday refuel and refuel midweek refuel tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. I just wanted to drop this for you because I was having some conversations today with some people that were feeling down, and like I said, everything that I've gone through, you wouldn't even know that right now to this day. I'm figuring out some things, doing some things, and I'll tell you, I've tried not to miss a beat. I've moved. I haven't dropped the ball. I've been serving my church. I've been serving my pastor's personal ministry outside of our church, Limitless Church. I serve my Pastor Kim's RTK, Real Talk Kim's personal ministry. I've been moderating on both of them. I've been plugged in, even with everything that's going on in the weirdest hours that you would think, like, really, is this girl really serving or plugged in or watching or whatever she's doing? Yes, I am. I've been, actively in my business. I've been, catching on these lives, and you wouldn't know anything that I've been going through. And not saying you're not going to know because it's a secret, because it's not a secret. But the thing is that, first of all, like like my pastor says, and now I say it to my kids, you're not stuck because you're not a tree. You're not stuck in the marriage because you're not a tree. You choose to stay there, and get real with yourself. Why are you staying there? For money? Don't want to go down to one income, luxury? You trying to stay around a little longer to, figure out how to take his money? Figure out how to get your own money. While you're doing all that figuring out, you might have owned a business by now. Whatever it is, you're not stuck. You're not stuck in a crazy job. You're there because you choose to be, because you haven't looked for something else, whether you haven't felt like it, whether it wasn't a priority, because you can't say you're too busy. Nobody's too busy in this world. I hate that as an excuse. You're not too busy. We're all busy with the same with different things. We're all busy with different things and different levels of responsibility. You just didn't make it a priority. When you set up dates or appointments with people and you're not on time, or you don't show up, or that's because it wasn't a priority for you to be on time. You could have been. Be real. You just pushed it off. And I even had to look at myself like that. I'm like, oh yeah, it really wasn't, even though it was important, it really wasn't that important to me. I put it on the burner of, if I want to do it, I want to do it. And I was like, oh man, I felt so bad, because I'm like, this person really is important, but I got busy. And I'm like, but I could have, yeah, it wasn't a priority. I didn't make it a priority. I didn't pencil it in. I didn't, whatever it was. So With that being said, I am going to sign off. And you guys, please like, comment, share, and sign on tomorrow for tomorrow's Savvy Wednesday, Refine and Refuel. And I will catch you later. Have a wonderful day.